Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd. I'm live on Twitch today. We're doing some reactions. It's Sunday. Today that I'm filming it, it's February 15th, Sunday. I'm live on Twitch, and we're doing this reaction to the new Malevolence. So many people have asked me, Old School Nerd, did you know that there was a new Malevolence out? And I was like, yeah, of course I know that. I follow all their social medias. I follow the Malevolence Productions social media, all the guys from Malevolence, Guilt Trip. I mean, all the different iterations that these guys have, all of their careers. I follow all their personal lives, all their social media posts of their wives and them. And I did, yeah. My wife and I refer to them as the boys. We always have. I told my wife there was a new song and she wanted to listen to it. So we were leaving. We went to a parade for Mardi Gras last night. And I haven't seen the video, but we did listen to the song. My wife wanted to hear the song because she absolutely loves these guys. And she fell in love with Conan's voice, by the way. I don't know if you knew this, but Conan, the lead guitarist, well, one of the lead guitarists, he also sings the melodic tones. Alex does the harsh vocal and that hardcore, but Conan does that raspy, low-end melodic, like for Higher Place and Salt the Wound, and of course here on Silhouette. And it's one of my wife's favorite vocals. And I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, because his rasp and that low-end rasp, it just scratches an itch that nobody else seems to be able to do. And I was like, look at that. Conan has a voice that for my wife is unique, and for her, it just does something that makes her happy. So I was like, all right, cool. And then I told her they are going to be touring in the US in a couple months. And she's like, oh. So now she's all pumped, which means we have to make a Sam's run. And if you're one of the guys from Malevolence, you know what that means. That means a giant bucket of animal crackers or animal cookies, Zapp's potato chips, some popcorn for Conan, not Connor, Conan, because Conan is vegan. Yeah. So we got to do a snack run for the boys in the bus. Gonna go see Malevolence in Houston. Yeah. All this needs to happen. My wife is pumped now. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a reaction. She's like making plans. Why? Okay, so before I start this reaction, everyone's here for a metal reaction because we love the band Malevolence. My wife is absolutely in love with the fact that all these young guys that we met just a few years back, she fell in love with them as young 20-something-year-old guys who were just on the road playing their music and all this stuff. And my wife fell in love with them even more now because they're all dads. She's like, but they're dads now. Which it's even better because they're dads. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, they're all grown up now. And I'm like, they're older. They have more responsibilities. It doesn't mean that they're grown up. Speaking of which, let's do it. Silhouette, Malevolence, 4 minutes, 32 seconds. This came out, well, just 2 days ago. So yeah. So there you go. There's Alex, Josh, Conan, Wilkie, and of course, Charlie. Yeah. So they're going to be, if you don't know this, they're going to be touring the US in just a month or so. So get your tickets now if you're from the United States. If you haven't seen Malevolence live, do not miss this. I'm going to give you 2 reasons. Number one, they are just as good live as they are on any album you've ever heard or any video you've ever seen. But also this, an unsung hero of Malevolence is their PA and sound engineer that travels with them. He makes their sound very unique. If you are not a fan of when you go to a metal show, all you hear is low-end bass and you don't get to hear the music because it's just whoa, whoa, all the time. They fight against that. They want everyone to hear the music. They want everyone to hear every facet, so they balance the sound really well. It's a hidden talent that Malevolence has, is that they focus on that production to make sure that the sound quality is as good as the album, so you get to hear every member shine. Even Wilkie. See, I'm always going to make that joke. Here we go. Malevolence. Silhouette. Let's do this. It's very quiet. If I press play, it's better. Josh with that intro. Come on, Conan. Oh, it's so good.
Lit the fire that started a war. Glowing embers reminisce from before. But forevermore, I can't unsee this changing man. So
Yeah. If you're not following Malevolence, what the hell's wrong with you? But okay, I remember the first time I heard of them was actually when a reaction where Tank the Tech did a reaction. It was the first time I heard of Malevolence. And as soon as I saw his reaction and I saw the savagery of these boys from Sheffield, and they were just in the streets, hats, coats, urban aggression, asses and elbows, arms flying everywhere, typical young, savage, hardcore vibes. it's what drew me to them was their youthfulness and their savagery and their devil may care attitude, right? Because they were putting it all on the line. This is our shot. There's no hesitation. We're doing it. To see these young men grow into, you know, husbands, fathers, they all grow up a little bit. Even Wilkie grows up, you know, he's a different man now. They've matured not only in themselves as husbands, fathers, leaders, but also in their music. Their music has developed too. The savagery is still there. They don't pull punches. It's this or nothing for them. That's still there. But there's a storytelling there. Every member of Malevolence has matured in the way they present their music as well. Whether it be Charlie, dynamic drumming, Wilkie with that heavy foundation that is so sturdy and powerful, it allows everyone to just go places, because at the end of the day, Wilkie and, you know, Charlie on that low end in the rhythm section, they lay that foundation rhythmically that allows the band to explore. They stay heavy, but they're there. And of course, Charlie's all over the place with his dynamics and his fills and everything else and his experimentation in the drums. But then when you get into the melodics and of the guitars, between Josh and Conan, there's not a lot that they can't do. They can do the savagery of the hardcore, but they can also bring in the blues. They can bring in stuff that is melodic and heart-wrenching when they need to. They can tell a story that is right up there like a movie, which is why, you know, when you look at, you know, If It's All the Same to You, you know, or if you look at, you know, songs like Higher Place or Salt the Wounds, and now Silhouette, Conan's melodic vocals are still harsh. They're gritty. They're vulnerable. It sounds like his heart is breaking and he's begging for something to change every time he sings. Now, that used to be, when you go back and you look at like Higher Place and other things, Conan's vocal being melodic and Alex's savagery, that is the voice of Malevolence, were always kind of standing apart. Alex was so harsh and so non-melodic because it was so in your face. It was a call to action and a call to fight against whatever it is that they were singing about. Conan was that approach of beauty, the approach of submission, of vulnerability. So they stood apart so much. In this new album, Alex's vocals in harsh and putting in melodic elements in his harsh vocal, matching Conan's melodics becoming more and more savage. They kind of start to join in. They start to meet in the middle. So you have these dynamic harmonies of harsh and melodic together, that in as this band has developed vocally, they have found that perfect balance between the melodic and the savage. And when they do it together well, it's chef's kiss. And that's why this band has grown so much. I remember meeting them in Austin, and they were just so pumped to be on the road. They were playing in Texas, and they were opening for Ginger, and I just remember how excited they were to be here. And now I go back and I look at them headlining the EU tour with Solosis, and just album after album after album, videos, song releases. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to where now Malevolence isn't just one of the best hardcore bands from Sheffield. No, they are one of the best bands that create a unique music. They're not just a hardcore band. They're so much more. They developed into something. When you have Bricktop, when you have actors from iconic Guy Ritchie films show up and introduce your band because your band resonates the sound of that genre, of that culture, of that subculture of British society, it's just, oh man. Anyway, I guess this whole reaction is kind of my love letter to Wilkie and to Charlie and to Conan and to Josh and to Alex. in a way that says, y'all were the first hardcore band that was a reaction on my channel 5 years ago. And to see where you guys are now, it's one of my favorite stories, is the little band from Sheffield that they take every chance and they don't take losses. Look at where they are now. And it's beautiful. And I'm so happy for them. I'm happy for their families. I'm happy for everything that they've gotten, because every single part of that, they have fought and earned. Nothing was given to them. Nothing was ever like, oh, they never took the easy road. They just grind. And it never stops. Congratulations, guys. I will see you guys in Houston. I want everyone to have an amazing day. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.